Hello everyone, and welcome to Off the Streets Productions. In today's video, we are walking around Baltimore, Maryland with Baltimore Fats from his YouTube channel, which is also my brother. Today, you see us outside of the Edgar Allen Poe house in these videos here. Once again, because of COVID restrictions, we could not go inside and view the museum because limited capacity and limited operations hours. Like most of the places I went to while I was visiting Baltimore, I could not really go inside of because of limited capacity and limited hours. This is the B&O Railroad Museum and the exterior of it, because once again, another museum that I could not go into because of COVID restrictions and limited hours. That big rotunda there was the old turnstile for all the trains where they would turn them on and send them out to wherever they would need to go. And we're walking around the exterior along that street, and we're getting to view some of the older train cars that B&O Railroad used and the city of Baltimore used on their train lines. And he's also telling me about some of the history of the area, some of the interesting facts of B&O Railroad, because he took his son into the museum a few years ago. He also has a video on his YouTube channel, so definitely go check it out if you want to see what's inside the B&O Railroad Museum. And it's crazy how old these trains are. I believe we should be utilizing trains a lot more than we do currently. It could help move freight better and loosen up some of the congestion that we have on our major highways and interstates, but who knows why we don't use trains as much as we used to. But hopefully that'll come back and change around. And it was such a beautiful day, and I wish I had more time in Baltimore without all these restrictions, because I couldn't even get to Fort McHenry. I couldn't do a lot of the museums or the harbor because of COVID restrictions. And in a second here, that big black train there, that's one of the first railroad engines that B&O Railroad used. It was made out of cast iron. And yeah, so here we off to the Edgar Allen Poe gravesite at Westminster Hall. Once again, because COVID, we could not even get past that gate. They had the gates locked, and which I really think is ridiculous and stupid, because it's an outdoor location, have it open. I thought we were allowed to be in open air during COVID. So unfortunately we were unable to do that. And he's making comments on how the city of Baltimore currently does not have enforcement on petty crimes, which is trespass and whatnot, just like the city of Asheville. So we were laughing about how we could jump over the fence if we went back to his house and got a ladder and climbed on over the ladder. So I thought that was quite funny. But I find it very sad that even an exterior and outdoor attraction is locked because of COVID. This virus has really crippled a lot of cities and a lot of businesses and restricted us as citizens, but that is a totally different discussion. This is walking down the street where Hotel Monaco sits, and he's depicting to me how it was one of the first buildings in the city of Baltimore to have electric power, and he's pointing out a goddess. I cannot remember her name right now, but we're questioning on why is there a goddess. This is the Under Armour Performance Center on Light Street. This building is also one of the first buildings in Baltimore to have electricity, and I'm just documenting all those different Masonic symbols that are on that bronze door, and then these like plates here that are carved into the limestone, I think that is, depict the history of Baltimore as a city, and those little statues and inscriptions into the granite. So I thought it was really cool. And that's we believe it's a phoenix. They have these golden phoenixes going along the whole top of their building. That's the Hotel Monaco. That is Commerce and Mercury. Then this is the M&T building and the Thomas building on Light Street. The Thomas building is one of the oldest buildings in Baltimore, and that building that's made out of glass was just built right around it, and that was really cool. But thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Please like and subscribe and share, and get that notification bell so you guys can be reminded when I do another video. And please remember that we are not each other's enemies. Thank you guys. And once again, check out the Facebook page, Off the Streets Productions, the Instagram, Off the Streets Productions. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys.